we're going to jump right into the next step. Is that cool with you guys? Yes. You guys ready for it? All right, so quick satellite photo, right? Personal branding, how we brand ourselves as an IG agent to the businesses, to our niche, right? Covered all that. Attracting clients. Spent a lot of time on that this morning, all the different ways to attract clients. We have a lot of methods to do that, right? Closing clients, right? We use the 6 boxes. We draw everything. What do we draw?
Everything.
I didn't believe that. We draw everything. What do we draw?
Everything.
Fucking everything. Yes. Draw everything. Like drawing everything, draw a drawing of drawing everything if you need to. All right? And then the last part is the deliverables. Right? What you're actually delivering to the client. All right? And that's what we're going to talk about now. So, I believe in any business, basically in almost any business, there's 3 key components that kind of make the business run. Right? 3 key components. Am I drawing right now?
Yes.
Yep. 3 key components that make it run. All right? And you know what? I don't like that drawing. We're going to switch this. We'll just use a rectangle. All right. ARM. All right. Or ARM. Who can tell me what ARM stands for? Yes. Acquisition, retention, monetization. Let's give Derek some love for nailing that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Acquisition, retention, monetization. In any business, you need to acquire customers. Would you agree, yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, you got a new blood coming in. Once you get those customers, you have to then monetize those customers, right? You have to get them to spend money. Most likely, you spent money acquiring the customers or spent time acquiring the customers. It's funny. And then you have to, so put it this way, if you spent $1,000, there we go. Can we give him some love? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So you spend money to acquire customers. Let's say you spent $1,000 acquiring customers, and as they became customers, they spent a total of $800. Are you negative 200 right now? Yeah. So you want to then monetize those customers that you just brought in and get them to buy a second thing or a third thing or a fourth thing, so that now you've made $3,000 in revenue on your $1,000 original spend, which will put you up $2,000 in profit. Does that make sense? Yes?
Yes.
Right. So that's why we need to monetize. Right? But we don't just want to monetize the customers right away, because if it's just monetization, then they don't really feel that emotional connection with the business or with the company or with the coach or the site or whatever. You also want to retain these customers. You want to retain them so that they will buy more stuff later. Right? We call that retention. So in any business, you got to dial in your acquisition, you got to dial in your retention, and you got to dial in your monetization. Those are like the 3 key things. Whether it's product-based business, service-based, right? In my business, we need to acquire customers, right? We want to monetize them, move them up the ladder, and advance them, enroll them into higher stuff. Who here is in a coaching program with me right now? Yeah. Right, besides EIE. Yeah, a bunch of us, right? That's part of the business model. Right? I need to offer more advanced stuff that's going to help you get where you want to go faster, and it's going to cost more. That's the whole point. Right? Who here thinks that I may offer some of you the opportunity to upgrade with me sometime before today ends? Damn straight I will. What did Marshall say? I will not let you down. Yeah. Power speaker. Yeah. Right? Totally. So we have to monetize. Right? But then we also need to retain our customers. That might be retention. Right? That might be email content where we're not really pitching anything. It's just helpful stuff. That might be videos that are just helpful stuff. Stuff that just makes you feel emotionally connected to the business. If it's a service-based business, like an IG agent, right, you are attracting clients. That's acquisition. Right? You're monetizing clients. Right? That's closing them. That might be upselling them other services like email marketing too, or ads if you know how to do ads. Right? And then there's retention. Right? Keeping the clients so they stay month to month to month, whether you sign them to a 12-month contract or you go month to month, however it is that you do it with the client. Right? ARM, really, really key things to remember, because if any part of your business you're not hitting your numbers, like this is a really good way to bucket it and figure out how's my acquisition, how's my monetization, how is my retention. Right? And then you'll figure out which one's kind of sucking and you bring it up. Make sense?
Yes.
Cool? All right. So here's the deal. As an IG agent, we are going to help them monetize. We're going to help our clients monetize for a very high ROI. That is going to be our main service to them, right? We're going to help them monetize their audience on Instagram for them. That is what we're doing, right? We are monetizing their audience on Instagram for them. With the stuff that we're doing, we're also going to retain followers. We're going to retain customers because we're going to be doing stuff that the customers really love and enjoy and share and things like that. But the number one thing they're going to want is money, right? Monetization. Number two, the thing they want is make me look good, make the brand look good, make our pictures look good, just make us look good, right? Attract new people, right? That's like kind of the second thing that they're going to be looking for. So we're going to help them monetize for very high ROI. And if they want focused acquisition, like they want, hey, I want to acquire a bunch of new followers, I want to acquire a bunch of new customers on Instagram, that's another service, right? That's a whole other thing. That would mean you would charge them more for that service, right? The other thing is most of you don't know how to do that, and that's okay, right? That would be like learning ads, which again is it's a long process. There's a lot of good media buyers out there. I think you're much better off just focusing for now on this. And as we said before, how many times have I said it? Like ads is an important skill to learn. You might want to learn it in the background as you keep going, right? I think I've said that 10 times here so far. So let's talk about the monetization and how you're going to do it. So you might be wondering, what am I going to do for the clients? Right? I have an e-com store that's paying me $1,500 a month. What am I actually doing for their Instagram? Like, I got their username, I got their password, right? And I'm like, I'm in. What am I doing for them? You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about their feed. All right, here's what you're going to do on their feed. It's called the branding cycle. Does this look familiar to anybody?
Yes.
Would you believe it if I told you what you do for yourself to attract clients is exactly what you do for the business for them to attract clients and customers?
Yeah.
How cool is that? The shit you're already doing is exactly what you're going to be doing for them. What's that? It's the best part.
You get double good.
Yes. Because it's all you're doing. It's the best part. My favorite part about this whole thing. Remember I said Mr. Miyagi? You guys were doing this this morning and yesterday. What you're doing on Instagram to get clients is the exact thing you're doing for them to get clients for their business. Because if it works for you, who else is going to work for? Yeah, it works for everyone. The psychology doesn't change, right? The psychology doesn't change. So just a quick refresher, right? Interest, day 1, right? Proof, day 2. Demonstration, day 3. And then trust, day 4. Right? Like everyone, you all have this in your notes already. I literally don't even have to go over it again. This is all you need to do for their feed. All these businesses out there trying to do their Instagram, they have no system at all for their Instagram content. They have no fucking idea. They're like, oh, let's post a picture of this today. Let's post a picture of that today. Hey, that's a cool video. Let's post that. It's random and chaotic, and they have no idea. You are coming in with a plan based on human psychology and selling and marketing, and you know exactly what you need to do each day to maximize their ROI. It's the exact same thing you're doing for yourself. And in fact, it's the exact same thing we do in our businesses. It's the same thing. Interest, which creates authority, right? Proof and social proof. Demonstration to prove that we are experts, to prove that we're good at what we do, right? And then trust, to show that you can trust us as a company. All right? So, let's say that your client was an e-com store, right? What might they be selling? Someone throw out to me.
Fidget spinners.
What is it?
Fidget spinners.
Fidget spinners. Those things where you just spin on your... Pick something else. I hate those. Yeah. Yeah. iPhone cases. Cool. What kind of iPhone cases?
Durable ones.
Durable ones? Are they customizable or just durable ones?
You can customize.
Durable, but they're customizable. For who are they for?
Who are they for?
For like people who work out?
Yeah, they're targeting fitness people, runners.
Perfect. Runners, fitness people. You guys cool with that?
Yeah.
Perfect. So if we're going to make an interest post for them that builds authority, what's something we might post?
Somebody using it
Somebody using it. Okay.
while they're working out.
While they're working out. Right. And what kind of caption might we post? What kind of content might we post that demonstrates authority? Okay, so yeah, celebrity using it would be very good. That would demonstrate authority. Yeah, but remember we said about content, right? Typically it's like, remember, just if you can ever think of content, just remember, one thing to never do, one thing to always do. So a really good way to just remember content. Right, so it's a picture of someone, like Wally said, right? Working out, using the thing, and then the caption says something like, headline, one thing to never drink before your next workout. And then it's just got a really good tip about that. Would that demonstrate authority? Yeah. Right? And then at the end of the caption, you could just have a nice little call to action that says we're running a special on all customizable phones today, 10% off your order. Hit the link in bio for more information. Hit the link in bio to order yours now, to get started now. Very, very simple. Right? And just so you guys are aware, we put a call to action in the caption because some people will use it, but for the most part, most of the money on Instagram is made where? On the feed or in the stories and DMs? Yeah, the stories and the DMs. Right? So this is just like front facing. Let's make them look cool and like legit. That's all we're trying to do with the feed stuff. Keep it real simple. Alright? So what about the same company? What can we do for proof? Right? What kind of proof could we do for phone cases? Remember this, right? It's a company now. It's not a person, right? It's not like you branding yourself talking about how hard you work or how many people say you're great or whatever. This is for a company, and it's just a phone. How do you show proof for a phone? Yeah.
Maybe if you do something like you scout out your competition and say you want to prove just how good yours is, you can take a phone that's like exactly like yours, put the case of the competitors in there, and have a live demonstration of like that one breaking. Or like your phone.
That could be cool.
Because it's a shitty one, and then you have yours.
That could be cool. Do you guys think that would prove that it's good? Yeah, it's pretty cool. When you were saying that, you actually gave me a good idea. What if you took the phone case and you took a hammer and then you started banging away at the phone case and it didn't break when you hit it with the hammer? Would that be a good demonstration? Yeah, that actually fit better in demonstration than would in proof. Right? What if in proof you just showed, I don't know, a picture of a happy customer using the phone while running or something? Yeah, and then a little pop out, like a little, what do they call it? Like not a cartoon text thing, but just a little circle next to her or him with a quote, and it's their testimonial in that quote. I love these phone cases, something like that. Just a little testimonial, and then in the caption you talk about the customer, where they're from, why they love the product, how long they've been with you, the fact that they tell all their friends about it. And here's the link so you can get one too. Simple. Very, very simple. Do I have see another idea? Proof? Yeah.
Say post a screenshot of a 5-star review.
Yeah, you post a screenshot of a 5-star review or a combination of a bunch of 5-star reviews in like a collage. Right? That would work. Okay? So like for the content you're creating for them, like remember we said how good iPhones are? Like the camera? Like, I really recommend you just use your iPhone. There's going to be two things that happen, or two or three. One, they're going to have a bunch of pictures themselves. If they're an online business, are they going to have a lot of pictures already? Everyone say yes. Yes, if they have a website, they already have a lot of pictures. So you're going to get access to those pictures. Or you can also set up a time with them and say, hey, let's do a shoot or something, or I want to be able to get a bunch of pictures. Can you send me a bunch of phone cases or something? And then use your iPhone, and you literally take the pictures in your iPhone probably in portrait mode. Because that camera is incredible when you do it that way. Right? Really, really simple. And what I would do is I would map out like the company, and then I like mind maps for everything. Right? So I would mind map, like if it's phone cases, right? I would mind map it, and I just start brainstorming all of the different photos that I think would be good. Right? Oh, a person running with it, person working out with it, a hammer hitting it, pretty girl using it, get influencers using it, get their pictures using it. All kinds of different stuff, right? I think about it for 5-10 minutes. And then I would go and I would look, very important, at what everyone else in the industry is doing on their Instagram. And I look at the ones that seem to be getting the most engagement, most likes, most comments. And then what I would do? Copy them. Yeah, copy their ideas for what they're posting. And just post similar stuff. Again, you as an IG agent, your ultimate advantage is not what you're doing for them on the feed, it's what you're doing for them in the DM, which is the last thing we're going to cover today. That is your ultimate weapon. That is what separates you from everyone else, is what you're going to know how to do in the DM for them, making them a lot of money behind the scenes. Okay? So this I would keep real simple. Okay? So what about a demonstration? Right, what about a demonstration? Yeah. That is a great demonstration. Yeah, they're running, they drop it, it doesn't break, they pick it up, and they go, I love this phone. Yeah. Really simple. People working out with it, a lot of people working out with it. Cool demonstration could be like a picture of food, like a really pretty picture of like a salad with a bunch of vegetables, and someone's got a running magazine, and then a picture of the phone case. And it's like every runner needs 3 things. Healthy food, runner's magazine, and this phone case. Like, I don't want to spend too much time teaching you guys what pictures to post because I think it's like the simplest thing. Anyone like, it's okay, be honest if you are, like, I have no idea what I would ever post for a client in pictures. 1, 2, do you spend any time on Instagram?
I'm like a dinosaur.
You're going to spend a lot of time on Instagram. Do you spend a lot of time on Instagram?
Scrolling, not posting.
Start, like, this is important. If you're doing this, you should be going through Instagram a lot now. Not as a consumer, but as an investigator. Investigating what is everyone doing on Instagram. Like it's a different mindset. Isn't it? Like, there's a different mindset between an investigator and a detective versus I'm bored and scrolling aimlessly. Yes. Right? Yes. Should be a detective on Instagram. What is everyone doing? When are they posting? What kind of pictures are they posting? What are their captions like? Short captions, long captions. All that kind of stuff. Okay? So demonstration, and then trust. Right? One of my favorite ways, if I'm working with a company, for trust, is to post screenshots of customers saying how much they trust the company. It's literally that simple. Other stuff you can do is if it's like an in-person, if it's like a brick and mortar, is you can get video of different employees just talking about their favorite thing about the business or their favorite item that they have or their item that they sell the most or just like any type of stuff that just is like cool. All right. A buddy of mine, he does a lot of Instagram stuff it's called Perspire, right? They're a franchise. Literally you pay a monthly fee to use their saunas. It's crazy. There's like 8 locations now. You pay like $40 a month and you just go in and you can use their saunas. I was like, why would you do that? Just get a sauna. I don't get it. Would anyone pay for that just out of curiosity? After I talk shit about it, no one wants to raise their hand. Only smart people would subscribe to this service, and they would. If you're really smart, you would go to the saunas every month. Who here would do this every month? Okay, I just wanted to see it. Okay, yeah, a couple people. So, yeah, one thing that he does, right, is there's a lot of like pretty girls who work at the front. Right, at this sauna place. So what they do is they take videos of the girls who are like working at the front, and the girls have like, I guess they're bored at the front desk, and they make up dances. Right, so it's like a video of the girls like dancing at the place, and they're like, I don't know, Macarena and stuff like that, and they're having fun, and then they post that, and they talk about how much fun it is to come down and perspire and sweat. Right, hungover, come down and sweat it off with us, that kind of thing. Right, how does that build trust? It's humanizing. Does that make sense, everybody? Yeah. Okay? It's humanizing. Anything that humanizes is going to be good. So real people, real employees, saying real things, real customers. Those are the kind of things that we're looking for here. Stories are good, obviously. You guys a lot know this from EIE. Stories are really good. Right? Telling the stories of different customers. Right? Customer spotlights. Customer of the week. You guys know a lot of the stuff you did in EIE works perfect for this. Right? Could a customer of the week work really well for this in captions? Yes. What else do we do? What other kind of emails could you use?
Testimonial?
Yeah, testimonial emails, perfect. Yeah.
Those posts do really well.
Yeah, testimonials they do the best. When we post pictures in our story of just screenshot testimonials with the swipe up, the AOV on those are insane. Right, it's great. So, yeah, testimonials. What else? How about audience or customer Q&As in a caption? So a fan or a customer asks a question, and then you answer. Would that work as content? Yeah. Yes.
One that I've seen a lot of companies doing are just like
the ones that are yours. There's no personal brand, it's just the company. It's like post from the CEO.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, we're talking about a little quote from the CEO. Kind of like helps build the company culture.
Yes.
What they say.
Yes, exactly. Talking about some value that's really important to them. Stories are the best for that. Yeah, sharing any story. Right, stuff like that. One thing that they do at the Wynn Hotels in Las Vegas, which is just a really cool feature inside the company, is they have these little pods, right? So let's say it's the Wynn Hotel and, I don't know, there's 1,200 hotel rooms in that hotel. If not, there's a ton. I have no idea, right? How many people do you think work on the cleaning staff at a 1,200 room hotel? Yeah, there's a lot of rooms that need to be cleaned, right? So what they do is different pods of cleaning staff, they meet before every shift, like 10 or 15 of them, they all come together, and the leader, they go around, and every person in the group has to share one thing that they did where they went and over-delivered for a customer the day before. And they go around in a group doing that, right? And then I think the person who has the best story wins some prize or something like that, and they do it every day. It's a great little thing, right? But what if you ended up sharing some of those inside stories on the company's Instagram about things you've done to over-deliver for customers and why you did it? Because we value over-delivering as much. Like, I want you guys to see, like, is this starting to make sense, the kind of stuff you want to be posting here? Very similar to EIE, right? Emails, captions, very, very similar. Okay? So that's all you're going to be posting on their feed. All right? Very, very simple stuff. Yes?
Like, do we use like a lot of hashtags, or how do we?
Don't even worry about hashtags.
Okay.
I wouldn't even waste your time with hashtags. Hashtags are like, the only hashtags that will ever work at all are like super long tail hashtags. The shorter ones that are common, like there's people who rank much higher for them who have a lot more clout and followers, and it's going to be really hard for you using that hashtag to show up when anyone searches it. But if you use a long one that's like hard work always pays off, boom. I don't know how many people use that hashtag, but like, so you can get some people that way, but like, no, like that, I wouldn't worry too much about hashtags. Yeah. What else? Yes?
If it's a local business without an online product, do we just mirror the same emails that we would do for them, just use that as content?
Exactly. Yeah, like that's why like it's such an easy shift for EIEs. Is again, everything you were doing with email for your clients, that's the captions, right? It's the same thing. Okay. Okay, so that is front facing. That is the feed, right, for the client. That is what you're doing on the feed.